In today's video, we look at the top 12 gang documentaries. Gang culture has always been a subject of fascination for many people. The idea of belonging to a group and being protected by them is attractive to many people. However, a lot of people don't know the reality of gang life and its impact on communities. Thankfully, there are documentaries that provide insight into the world of gangs. In this video, we'll summarize the best gang documentaries that provide intimate and first-hand views of gang culture. If you like our videos, support us with a thumbs up, subscribe to Factual America, activate the little bell, and look forward to the videos we upload for you every week. First up is The Most Dangerous Gang in America, 2005. This documentary tells the story of the Mara Salvatrucha, also known as MS-13, one of the most dangerous gangs in the world, and their impact on the communities they inhabit. The film includes in-depth interviews with former MS-13 members who share their experiences and provide insight into the gang's structure and lifestyle. Next up is Crips and Bloods, Made in America, 2008. This documentary explores the genesis of the rivalry between Crips and Bloods, two of the most notorious gangs from Los Angeles. It provides a historical context for the violence and gives a glimpse into the communities that these gangs inhabit. The movie also showcases the impact of gang violence on the lives of young people who live in these communities. Our number 3 is Inside the American Mob, 2013. This documentary takes a closer look into the American Mafia, the notorious crime syndicate that ruled the U.S. during the 20th century. The series provides a detailed account of the inner workings of the Mafia, including its hierarchical structure, its rituals, and its sources of income. The film also features interviews with former mobsters and family members who shed light on the history and culture of the organization. Gangland, 2007 to 2010, is a popular TV series that explores various gangs across the country, providing viewers with an up-close look at their inner workings. From motorcycle clubs to neo-Nazi organizations, this series takes a deep dive into the culture and structure of these groups. At number 5, we have Cartel Land, 2015. This documentary gives insight into the drug cartels that operate in Mexico and the efforts of citizens and law enforcement to put a stop to their operations. It features interviews with Mexican citizens on both sides of the border, giving an insider perspective of the effects of cartel violence on individuals and communities. The 7-5, 2014, explores the secret world of NYPD's infamous 75th Precinct in the 1980s. Dubbed the Dirty 30, this group of cops was notorious for their involvement in drug trafficking, money laundering, and general corruption. The documentary features riveting interviews with former cops and gangsters, and takes the audience on a gritty and immersive journey into one of the most crooked precincts in NYPD history. The Fear of 13, 2015, is a unique documentary that follows the story of Nick Yaris, a man who spent 21 years on death row for a crime he didn't commit. The documentary is a gripping and emotional exploration of his journey through the American justice system, as well as his time in prison and eventual release. Along the way, the audience is treated to some fascinating insights into the world of prison gangs and the desperation that drives some inmates to join them. Yakuza, Good for Nothing, 2012, is a Japanese documentary directed by Sobi Watanabe. The film offers an inside look into the world of the Yakuza, a Japanese mafia. The documentary features interviews with former Yakuza members who share their experiences, including the crimes they committed, their initiation rites, and the codes they followed. The documentary also explores the Yakuza's connections with the Japanese government, police, and businesses. This documentary provides an essential understanding of the Yakuza and their influence on Japanese society. Next up is Machete Boys of the Congo, 2018. Machete Boys of the Congo is a documentary directed by Adam Smith, that focuses on the instability and violence in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The film provides an inside look at the lives of former child soldiers who, as members of illegal mining gangs, work to extract valuable materials, including tin and tungsten. The film exposes the abuse, exploitation, and brutality these child soldiers endure while working in the mines. The documentary highlights the link between illegal mining and violent gangs, and raises awareness of the atrocities committed in the Congo. Lastly, we have Chicago Gang Violence in Detroit, 2012. This documentary is directed by Mike Bajema. The film provides an in-depth look into the American gang world, specifically the proliferation of Chicago-based gangs in Detroit. The film highlights the effects of gang violence on the communities, families, and individuals affected by it. Furthermore, it offers a glimpse of the politics, economics, and cultural factors that contribute to the growth of gangs in America. This documentary is a must-watch for those interested in the history of gangs in America. Gang World, MS-13, 2009, is a documentary directed by Andrew Beck Grace. The film provides an inside look at one of the most notorious gangs in the world, Mara Salvatrucha, or MS-13. The documentary features interviews with former gang members, law enforcement officials, and community activists. The film examines the roots of MS-13 and the reasons why young people join the gang. The film further highlights the brutality, drug trafficking, and human trafficking associated with MS-13. The documentary offers a vital understanding of the gang's influence in Central America and the United States. Lastly, we have Meet the Girl Gangs of Los Angeles, 2016. This documentary is directed by Vanessa Black. The film features interviews with female gang members in Los Angeles, including those from the San Fernando Valley region. The film highlights the hardships that these women faced growing up, including poverty, neglect, and abuse. The film also examines the reasons why women join gangs and the roles they play in these gangs. The film further reveals the unique challenges faced by these women, including sexual exploitation and gender discrimination. The documentary offers an essential perspective on the human side of gang life and the challenges of female gang members. In summary, gang life has a massive impact on many communities, and these documentaries shed light on the inner workings and the effect these groups have on society. They provide a fascinating insight into the actions and culture of various gangs, its history, rituals, and how it profoundly affects the lives of those associated with them. Anyone interested in gang culture would find these documentaries engaging and educational. These documentaries provide an informative perspective on the world of gangs that needs to be seen to be believed.